Cheers. Cheers, everybody. It's Wednesday, and I hope that it's all downhill from here. Everybody's having a great week, and it just is fun till Friday when we get to hang out with Karen, and fun all weekend because I think Kyle's back. Who's Kyle? Who's that guy? Not to mention we do AZRE and Jeff and Soul and Opal Guy and Ryan and everybody along the way. What a great way to spend the week. Do for sure hit that like button, says the Opal Guy. Speaking of opals, hey ma. Speaking of opals, I've been like obsessed with searching through my stuff, and the bear is here. I've been searching through my stuff looking for places to stick tiny opals now since I did that last week. I have some opals, some very small stuff that Rocky Mountain Bear sent me, and I have some stuff from Roger. So I'm not opal shy, and everybody's bit by the opal field. Well, I stuck them in the dang ammonites, and now I'm looking for places to stick opal like some kind of fiend. So we're going to look at a box of stuff that the lid is a little dusty. Of Nutter Rocks. This is stuff that came from Caden's great grandpa. So his grandma's dad, his grandma's grandpa? His grandma's grandpa, maybe even. They might be like 5th generation rocks. Anyway, we're going to look through there and see if there's anything that we should try to cut and stuff an opal in. You can, I know, I've actually thought about that as well. How cringy might this be? This is like, probably you guys are going to be like, wait a minute though, that's the best part of that rock and you want to drill it out of there and do what? So I have this dino bone and it's got this little, you know, feature in it, but it's almost heart-shaped. And it's like pitted a little bit. You could see in the reflection that it's a little bit pitted right there. Drill and fill, exactly. And so what if I helped to make it a little more heart-shaped with the Dremel and then stuffed some stuff in there and repolished this? I don't know. See, I'm obsessed right now. Sorry, I apologize for that. I'm sure I'll get over it. Yeah, I've thought about drilling and filling lots of different things. Sometimes video edits take up some time for sure. Jeff, I don't edit. Yeah, and then speaking of bear and filling things with opals, I've got this rock that Rocky Mountain Bear sent that I've been threatening to put through the chopper recently. And I'm going to shove it so close because it's that super fine, like moss, like pins and needles moss that's so beautiful in this rock. And look, there's a hole there and a hole there. There might even be one in the middle if you keep going. There might not, but there's definitely a hole on either side. And there's still some meat on this bone, right? This is still quite a chunky piece. And so, like I say, I've been tempted to take at least one more slice off of it and play with that end cut. So, like I say, I've been scouring, looking for places where I can stick tiny opals. It's ridiculous. Do it, says the opal guy. Hey, kid. Welcome. The one video that Jeff tried to edit and add music to got a copyright strike. Copyright strikes. They're so fun. Absolutely love a copyright strike. Especially when I search like for copyright free music and they're like, yeah, this is copyright free. And then they're like, wait a minute, this isn't a strike against you. Like, you can use it, you just can't monetize your content. It's like, same freaking diff. Like, get out. Get out of my video. And the music's copyright free, right on. Yeah, I love when they say it is and it isn't. What's Ma doing with the boats? Should I even ask? Oh, this box of rocks is heavy. Hopefully there's nothing living in here. I mean, that lid has not been on tight. So we're about to find out. I said it, but you said it first, Ma. Welcome, Patrick. Glad you could make it. Cheers, everyone. I've seen people do opal inlay in like fossilized teeth and shit. Sorry, and stuff. Like some of the teeth that I've seen were like black, so they were like super fossilized. But I have a couple cow teeth and I've been thinking about setting some jewels in there. I bet that's some stanky crap though, so that's like last on the list. If I can find somewhere else to stick them first, I will. I think we're ready to do this thing. Get this set up so we can do meteorite things, but I think we're ready. That's nice. All right, let's go ahead and turn around because we got things to look at. It smells like burnt hair times 10. Yeah, I bet it does. I've cut deer antler and stuff before, and yeah, it's pretty horrendous. Here is the box of rocks. You guys are crooking me up. I'll move some stuff around up here on the top really quick. And let's see if I've got enough room to get us all the way over here today. So we can look at these one at a time. I think so. Okay. So let's do some things first. First of all, let's find a focus. I am sorry for taking you on that ride. That was violent. That's good focused. I don't hate that. So, wait a minute, Allison, you cut one rock and you have 3 halves. That lapidary math ain't lapidarian or mathin'. So this is the one that I just cut and we looked at. Like, I am so in love with that. That is so cool. And then here's one. I bought a lot of rocks. Like, I can't remember how many were in there. 6, 8, 10, 12, something like that. A lot of unclassified meteorites off of somebody on eBay who I've never heard of before, which is super duper risky. You shouldn't do that. But I could tell by looking at them that they were genuine meteorites. And so I thought, well, I'll take a shot in the dark. That's an affordable little lot of meteorites. I'm definitely not overpaying for it. And this one, this has a crack, like a major crack in it. So let's try to ignore that. But aside from that, if I hold it at just the right angle, you see all of these like little lines, and they look like metal. They look like little metal flow lines or something in there. And the only reason why they look like metal when the light reflects off of it is because it's polished. But believe it or not, under magnification, when you zoom way in, those are, or come on, give us a little bit of, do some work here. Those are the same as in this meteorite, shock veins, where this one is one humongous shock vein. This one's full of teeny tiny shock veins. Do you see the light reflecting off of them? They look like little, I don't know, scribbles in there. So anyway, I just pulled this out. I wanted to show this to the meteorite crew tonight, so I thought I'd show it to you guys too. You can see the actual metal in it. A look through cross-polarized light would probably help us to see that a lot better, but anyway. Yeah, like you could see the dark kind of shock vein coming through there, but yeah, just so many more of them, little tiny ones in that versus, every time I pick that up, it's basic, versus that one. Oh, speaking of band, kid, I got a gig this Friday night. If Karen's here and listening, she is. Karen, I will not be there Friday. I'll be playing music. See you guys nerd out hard on rocks without me. Okay, so I'm going to move the meteorites off to the side for now, and we're going to start looking at this box of like old stock stuff. I have no idea what all of this is. Some of it I do know what is. Some of it I'm very familiar with, but like, what's this? Thanks, Karen, I will. And I'll miss you guys too. Okay. Is this a wood? Do you guys see that texture? Or is it some kind of a fossil? Do you see it? See the texture in there? I suppose, is it cherty? Sure, maybe. I suppose maybe a UV light might be helpful. Yeah, that's the one. Let me see. Thank you, son. Gosh, you just happened to walk by at the right time and have the right flashlight in your hand. It doesn't glow like pet wood, does it? No, not really. I mean, I expect pet wood to be quite yellow or quite orange. It looks woody though, yeah. Let's go back to that. Yeah, I agree. Not all does glow. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, speaking of, I don't know why under repair, waiting for part from Ryan made me think about filling my spray bottle. Underwater or something like that. I don't know why that clicked. Hey, son. Here. Oh, never mind. I knew I had some water sitting here somewhere. I was going to throw this at you and tell you to fill it for me, but... because that might be helpful as we move through this box. Anyway, okay, so sorry about the weeble wobble. So we looked at that, but there's no place to shove an opal in that, is there? Also no place really to shove an opal in this, but what is this? That's a good idea, Cynthia. Microscope is literally right there. Ooh, hello. Bear. Have all the fun, Bear. Do let me know if you find anything interesting. Yeah, so, there's this. It's pretty. I don't know what it is. But it's not screaming at me to stuff an opal in it. So we'll move along. We got a whole box of rocks to look at. Oh. Kind of same thing. Oh, see, now and I started digging through this the other night. Here, these are interesting. I thought there was two of these. Or did I look at the same one twice? I started to look through this the other night and then thought, why? Like, why go through this without you guys? Like, we might as well look at this together. Is that the same stuff? What is that? Is it a pet wood? What the heck? It's not. Is it? Yeah, maybe. No, yes, no. Well, it's pretty, isn't it? Huh. This might also need a microscope. Unless anybody, like, knows what this is. Chert? Banded chert. It's chirp for sure. I don't know what it is. This is freaking pretty. Oh my. Hello. Yeah, I don't know, Jennifer. What's this? It's almost got a common opal kind of feel to it. Is that what this is? I'm looking for a place to stuff an opal. Here, let me grab an opal. Oh, snap is what that is, says Chubby Hubby. Sorry, I don't know why we've got such a wobble on my camera today. I do apologize for that. Hey, Fred. And Meg, welcome. Yeah, that side not as pretty to look at, but holy schmoly. Maybe we should look at that in case we find stuff like that in the field. Oh my God, that's pretty. Holy shoot. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's pretty. Oh my God. Opal stuffed opal. It's like the turducken. It's like opal. Oh, that's a beautiful rock. What next compared to that? Like I saw that like kind of hanging out at the bottom and was like, hey, let's look at that. Oh, shoot. You guys, there's some really cool stuff in here. Sorry, as I just leave you looking at that, I'm gonna for just a minute, you know. That's cool. Switch. There is some yummy stuff in this box. Son?
Yeah?
Your grandpa had nice rocks.
I know. He traveled across the world.
He traveled across the world.
I mean, he did, though.
Did he bring a rock from everywhere he went, or?
Apparently there were more rock boxes.
What's that?
Apparently there were more rock boxes.
I know your grandma said something about... Sorry, guys, we're having a conversation. Feel free to eavesdrop on this, though. Your grandma said that...
He traveled a lot.
Your grandma said that your uncle took a box over to...
Yeah.
And that he was like, yeah, I don't know what the heck for. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. And so he was going to send it back with your grandma. And she was going to give that one to us, too.
That'd be epic.
That's what she said. So you might nudge her and be like, hey, is there
more rocks?
Yeah, is there a box of rocks somewhere? That's weird. What the hell is that? Porcelainite or something? Here, let's... Well, I don't know what some of this stuff is. Some of it's very pretty, though. Here's an... I thought there were 2 pieces of this. Remember when I was like, wasn't there 2 pieces of this?
I do, yeah.
There. 2 pieces of that. Are they the same? They look the same.
Have you looked at this yet?
Al is here. Hi there. I haven't yet. Poor thing. What'd you do to blister your finger?
Oh, that's been like that for a good minute.
What'd you do?
I used a dead blow little mallet thing.
Uh-huh.
Shredded my hand in like 5 swings. I swiftly switched to a hammer.
Poor thing.
Alright, I'm gonna head out.
All right, I love you. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too. See ya.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know where he would get... This is a pretty little agate. I don't know. Some of this stuff I know for a fact is local. And some of this stuff I have no idea where he got. And Meg Mac loves that one, she says. Where he got this stuff. Is this a porcelainite or is it a chert? Does this need to be cut? Look at all the little... Can anyone be chirked if they really is on it? And it did have some good iridescence in it, didn't it, Cynthia? That was a pretty piece. Yeah, I don't know what this is. It's super smooth. Fossil chirtrificness. Yep, I have no idea. This has got some stuff going on. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. That's cool. Hmm. Hmm. I might well slice this. Does anybody have any idea what this is? I mean, other than like jasper and agate or chert and agate. Does this look like familiar material to anybody? Does anybody like say, hey, that looks like, you know, wherever rock or, oh God, that's freaking pretty. Oh dear Lord. Look, you could shove an opal. Oh, that's, thought it was a hole, but guess what? It's full of chalcedony. But there's a hole right there. Yeah, the rest of the rock is, you know, kind of not. It looks, but who knows? You could cut this and that could be some of the prettiest part of it, you know? Who knows? I really wish that looked familiar, says Chubby Hubby. Right? Yeah, I'm with Meg. That she made the ghostly face there, the oh my God face. I'm with you there, Meg. It's making me make that face too. Wow. Yeah, see, Opal guys, so the thing with this box of rocks is technically they're my kids' rocks. He does really, really not care, but I always ask him first before I go to cutting his rocks. Tell him, you know, this is one of your grandpa's rocks. Do you mind if I cut it? And he usually is okay with it. But that way he's got tabs on what I'm doing with these rocks too. Oop. Like I say, he's usually okay with it, but I do like to tell him. That's pretty. That needs cut. Look at all the goodness in there. Back pocket. That's a pretty cool. Oh, so pretty. That blue agate in there. Love it. Love it. What else is in here? Oh. I have no idea what that is. Some of this stuff, like I say, I really just don't have a clue. Look at, there's some banding in this. Is this local stuff? Oh, hello. Huh. Could be local. I like that little zippy bit right in there, though. What's this? Is this a stromatolite? Does anybody know? Zoom out and then I want to be zoomed in. A picture, Jasper? I feel like it's got like a stromatopod, cow patty looking. I'm gonna wet it. See if that helps at all. I'm not real sure it did. Yeah, maybe. Look at all the weird kid. Yeah, I don't know. That right there kind of makes me wonder too, because it's just so layery. Like this side is pretty boring, really. But right there, kind of interesting. It looks like Fordite. Nature's Fordite. Yeah, I don't know. It kind of does, Cynthia. I agree, but I don't know. It made me wonder. What else is in here? The actual is that? What is that? Huh? Say what? What is that? Why is it so shiny? Nephrite? Weird. Harbor Basin. That's a new one to me. I don't know what that is. Is it a schist? Is it like a garnet schist? What is it? What the crap? What in the actual? What is that? It's beautiful. Look at it doing stuff. The rusty browns aren't shiny, right? No, I don't think so. And it's kind of heavy. It's not like light like opal or something would be. Wow, it's stinking pretty. Huh. All right. Well, anyway, that's that. That's interesting. What about this? This thing's huge. It's a can I have it-ite. That's pretty cool. Jeff. It's a senderite. Senderite to me. This is pretty. Hmm. Yeah, I like it. I'm not entirely sure what all is happening in that, but wouldn't that be fun to cut? Heck yeah. I'm surprised, maybe I'm speaking too soon, but I'm surprised there hasn't been anything, like I say, alive on these rocks. All right, let's look at this, because I do know that this is, sorry, moving the background around on you guys. I do know that this is local. Ah, there was a hair. I knew we were going to come across hairs or living something sooner or later. I do know that this is local material. Oh, that too. Nope, not that. I know that this is local and I know where we find it. Thanks for stopping in, Meg. Josh, hello again. Look at the druzy on that thing. Hey, Brenda. Purple is for winners. Yeah, Jennifer. I mean, there's not a whole cave, but yeah, the kids found it on their way up to the cave, yeah. Ooh, my power just flickered. Lights and all. That was weird. Oh, this stuff is so pretty. So there's several pieces of that in here. In different degrees of formation. And what else? There's an agate or two in there. Purple haze. That's a good one. That's a good one. And whatever this is. Anybody know? Anybody know? Anybody know now? That thing's just got a hard sound. It's got to be some kind of chirp. It's kind of cool. Oh, hello, hello. Weird. Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's pretty. There might be some more of it. Oh, that reminds me. I think Jeff gave me these rocks, but I'm really not sure. I'm pretty sure Jeff gave me these rocks. I cut them last night. Ooh. There's enough water there, I can just bloop, get it wet. There's one half. Here's the other half. I like it. And then this one. You. Those are winners. Look at all the fine banding in there. Here's the other side. Holy moly. Are you heading out, son? Love you. Wow, man. Those are cool. Does it look like an LSA? Oh my God. So pretty. Hey, Tara. Wow. Anyway, I'm glad I cut those. Excuse me. Those are headed for the tumbler soon. All right, back to the box. Is there anything I can stuff an opal in here? Holy looking geode looking thing. Looking a little rough. But what's happening inside? What is that? Huh. Thank you, Jeff. Well, that could be real pretty, couldn't it? Josh, thank you. Definitely looking blue, isn't it, Jennifer? And thank you, thank you. Yeah, we'll ring that bell, Tara. You got it. Yeah, wow, huh? I might have to get into that. It's a heavy sucker, too. I'm not sure there's anywhere I can stuff an opal. Oh, that's pretty. And it's full of holes. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my God, that's hot. I like that. Look at the little fort right there. Thanks for stopping in, Lava. Have a good rest of your day at work. Oh, me, oh, my, oh, apple pie. Wow, that's pretty. Oh my gosh. That might need, excuse me, cheers. That might need a little cutting. Wow. Drop count 1. Yeah, I kind of feel like it's got a dendritic opal feel to it too. I don't know though. I don't know why this is making me laugh. Let's check this one too before we move on. This one's making me laugh. I don't know why. Interesting. Oop, there's a spot where color comes through. Weird. Who's what video? Patricia's? Oh, that's got color. Anyway, this made me laugh because it just looks like a big old smile, big old face. Yeah, lots of color come through there. Big old sea maggot. Nowhere to stuff an opal in there. That poor rock needs a washing. Hey, there's some obsidian in here. There's another little piece. Yeah, right on. What's this? Hey, there's a... Oh my God. I forgot the name of this. Holy cow. Everybody drink your drink right now because I forgot the name of that damn fossil. Petoskey, thank you very much. Oh my God. Look, there's a little Petoskey stone in there. Thank you all. What's this? Anybody know? This is pretty. Chubby hubby. I love that. I don't know what that is, but that's really pretty. I might need to tumble that. Ask the kid if I can tumble that. But nowhere to stick an opal. Excuse me. What in the world? What in the little oolithic world is this? If you need to use a lifeline, if you need to phone a friend, now would be the time, because what is this? It's a full of little circles. It's bumpy. I sprayed it and it just sucked the water up. Like water gone. What is that? Oh, it smells like an old rock. Whew, it smells like an old rock. What is... Won't get wet. Get wet! What the... Wow. The balls are great. I love the balls. There is a lot of stuffers in there, isn't there? What is going on? That ball is fuzzy. What is this? That one up there is weird. What the crap is this? Conglomerate balls. So wonder if a girl cut that. If you could stuff your opals in there. It's one of the more promising pieces in that entire container so far. Wonder if that sticks to a magnet. Where's my magnet? Not even. That's a good looking meteor wrong. It's darn heavy. I'm surprised this didn't stick. That is wild. The pink is weird. That's super heavy. Does not stick to a magnet. It is quite soft, I think, Tara. It just feels soft in my hand, yeah. So again, I don't know the hardness either, but your visual assumption matches my what it feels like in hand. It's good looking meteor wrong. Is it a hematite? It's got a lot of red in it. There's still coffee in my cup, or I would scratch it on the bottom of my cup. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It is heavy, darn heavy. But definitely not a meteorite. How do I know? Because the inside looks just like the outside. There's nothing in there that looks like a chondrule or a... Excuse me. It is heavy, though. That's pretty cool. I guess I would bet hematite. The heck is this? What is this? Look, there was a hair in there. Gross! What is that? That's a jasper, eh? I did have a magnet handy, kid. No magnetic response. Side corner. Magnet. None whatsoever. None. Just prove my magnet works. There's a real meteorite. There's a real meteorite stuck to the end of my magnet. But yeah, that thing, meteor wrong. That's okay, kid. We'll back the bus up so you can catch the ride. Anyway, that looks like a jasper to me, eh? Is that what this is? Is this all the same? Ugh, there's hair in there. We're getting down to the bottom of the bucket. It all kind of looks the same. That does not look quite the same. Ooh, that's pretty, though. What the heck is that? What? Is it a a rhyolite? Is it a rhyolite, right? I don't know what that is, but it's pretty. I don't think it's petwood. I'm really almost positive it's not a petwood. Dang. That's pretty. Wow. I feel like those match up. Like right there. They do. What? What? That's BA. Yeah. Reunited, but it's really wood. I don't think it is. I think that's a metamorphic sort of thing, a sedimentary sort of thing. I'm not real sure, but I do not think that's wood. It's pretty, though. So swirly, sister. Not seeing a spot to stick an opal in there, though. Nor am I seeing one in there. I misunderstood. That's chubby hubby. There's some more agates in there. Oh, that one's cool. That's super cool. I love the little like snowflake patterns on that. It's on both the sides too. That's cool. That's not Montana, but it's an agate. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, and there's another another piece of that weird stuff that we were unsure about earlier. That actually might be a better piece to identify what it is. We'll look at that in just a second. But first, like, this made me say, oh, heck yeah, so we probably better look at it. Look, there's another piece of agate. Another one. That one so far, though, is probably the prettiest of the bunch. All right. Some agates. What about this one, though? Look, you could put an opal in there. Oh my God, is that pretty or what? I better say it before anybody else claim. Wow, man. Wow. Oh my God, that's so pretty. Dang. Oops, sorry. Oh my goodness. Stop it. You do not have to be so stinking pretty. Oh my gosh. Wow, man. Dude, that hole is deep too. Like, I really maybe could cut that. And stuff an opal down in there. What else is in here? Mm-hmm. That's not weird. That's not weird at all. What the hell is that? There's a little bit of agate in this. Down here at this bottom. I don't know how much is up in the other half of it, though. It doesn't look like any. It might be pretty, though. I might should cut that someday. Running out of room. What is that? Anybody? 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 Bueller? Bueller? Mm-hmm. That's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. That looks just like that one that Carla just got down in Arizona. Well, not just like, but super duper similar. That's pretty. Let's see. Maybe the other way. What's up, Steven? Maybe I'll see you tonight. I don't know what that is either. What is that? Huh. What are you? I don't know what that is. What are you? There was quite a bit of this in there too. I thought there was only like 1 or 2 pieces, but there was quite a bit of that in there. Whatever that is. I don't know. Look, there's some more. My camera sure is wobbly today. I'm sorry about that. Let's see if I can't tighten that up when we get done here. Another piece. See, there's like quite a bit of that in there. Some kind of a little tumbled jasper rock. This looks like Potowski stone, but it looks like local stuff. Hey. There's another piece of the weird stuff. So we do have to, we will come back around to that. I don't know what the shoot that is. Okay, and the rest of this is like partially cut agates and things. Oops, good thing it landed right in the box. And then like some other like local looking stuff. Kind of no big deal, the rest of that stuff. Okay. This rock we were not sure about. And it's doing all that shimmery, glimmery, weird, what is it? Stuff. What is this? I like this one too. I don't know what it is, but it's smooth. Is it an obsidian? There's that really pretty little flash up there. Okay, so there's the piece we already looked at. And like I say, I think I found like 2 more pieces of it. It's so smooth. Let's see what backlight maybe, eh? That'll do something for us. See, and it's like glassy maybe even. No, not really like light passing through it. A little bit right there, but not like I thought it would. Is it a porcelainite? What is that? Look, there's a little star in it. And this piece, I think, is the same stuff as well. Is it some kind of fancy mica? Look, there's a couple little more like little red spots stuck on it. What the crap? What is it? Is it a mica? What is this? Thank you, Rods, for stopping in, hanging out. Oh my God, it's so pretty, but what is it? Not really a place to stick an opal, so we'll move on. Is there a green feldspar like rock? Well, I've seen some like green feldspar looking stuff, but I mean, almost more blue. So potassium feldspar, is that a K-spar? I don't know. It doesn't feel hard enough. That's weird. Weird. I don't know what it is. It's messing my mind up. It's messing my mind up, man. I like it when that happens. It tickles my brain and makes me want to learn things. So it to me kind of reminds me of Roger gave me some rocks and he says, go to Arizona and find the Apache tears. The Apache tears are in this matrix of, what are the Apache tears in? Isn't it a porcelainite? I know I'm not saying that word right, and I'm sorry that I can't say it right. Porcelainite. See, it really reminds me of this. Does it freaking not? And there's a little Apache tear in there. So, yeah, seriously, that's super similar. Super similar. Swear to God, that's the same stuff. This came from Caden's great-great-grandpa, however many greats. This came from Roger. And I know that this came from Arizona. I swear to God, that's the same stuff. But what is that? The Apache tear and the porcelainite? Is that what that is? Somebody out there knows the answer to that. I can't believe I could just whip that out and show that to you guys. I thought for sure I'd have to look a little harder for that. Yeah, I'm mostly organized. I kind of am like a little rock savant, you know? Anyway. We are learning. We are learning together because we don't know all the answers. And that would be boring if we did know all the answers. We'd have nothing left to learn, and that'd be boring. Perlite! Perlite! Ma for the win! Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you. I think that's what that is. I could be wrong, but I think that's what that is. Look, Ma, you caught me it takes about, you should. I gotta go fill my cup up just so I can cheers you. Like, holy good job. Thank you so much for being the other half of my brain today. Oh my God, that was a struggle for me. Woo! Where would I be without my friends? Okay, filling my cup up, taking a really quick bio break. I'm sorry that I'm just like leaving you guys look at my... Pull up a chair, make yourselves comfortable, or go fill your cup up if you need a refill. We'll come back and we'll finish this this hangout off. That was really fun. Thank you, Ma. Oh my gosh. When it all falls apart and Ma swoops in from far left field and saves your butt. Oh, that was great. Like, wow, there it is. Oh gosh, yeah. Okay, bio break really quick. Let me put some kind of background noise on so we, like earlier my neighbor's dog was outrageous and there it is, background music. Not the biggest fan of that one. Let's skip one. Okay. Bio break. Be right back. Oh goodness. I'm so stinking tickled by that, Ma. So this one time when Caden was really little, he came, it was foggy outside. And here he is in like his full winter regalia, you know, his snow pants, his boots, his gloves, his hat, his coat. And he was just a little guy, right? And his dad dropped him off in the driveway, and he was coming up to the front door, and it was really foggy, right? And he was, I don't know, it was just the most adorable. He was such a cute little kid too, by the way, you guys. He had the tiniest little voice. And he comes up to the door and he's like, foggy, 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 the whole way. And it delighted me, but like his delight for the fog that day just, I don't know, reminded me of my delight for the word perlite. So I'm going to do a perlite dance, and I'll never forget the word again, right? Like perlite, 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 perlite. Okay, perlite. I did too, Ma. I want to fill one of those mesh bins with rocks. Okay, perlite! Yay! The perlite dance, yeah. Oh, well, good. Rufo, you must have just needed a little rest, a little TLC. That's okay. And yeah, like, wake up and cheers. I just filled my cup up. Cheers, Ma. Yeah, yeah. I did the whole super awake at like 4 a.m. thing the other day and then needed a nap. It does look different than the stuff you put in your plant soil. Ryan. You and Lava Bison. I should actually do a tour one day over at Lava Bison's. He's got a lot of really cool pitcher plants and stuff. They're really cool. Some of his plants are super neat. So, I mean, did I find a really good spot to stuff an opal in that box? Not really. I do have some of this. This might be kind of pretty and fun to pull a cab out of and then drill a spot for an opal. I'll put it with the special rocks just so I remember. This, I don't understand this in any way, shape, or form. I don't know what this is. And it might, it's a popcorn rock. It might be a candidate for a stuffer. Otherwise, though, more stuff for the tumbler. Thank you, Jeff. I'm pretty sure Jeff sent those. If it wasn't Jeff, it might have been Bear, but I'm pretty sure that was a Jethro thing. It's a mineraloid. It is. It's, yeah, like, I'm not even sure I should cut it because I'm not sure it would make it. Like, feels pretty soft. But there was some stuff in there that was not soft and some stuff that was super interesting. Kind of like a blast from the past. I looked at those once kind of in a hurry. Like, you know, I pretty much just shuffled through them real quick. But it was nice to get to sit down and be in awe. Like, there's some stuff in there that I don't know what is. I don't know where it came from. So, you guys, please send more rocks. Yes. We'll take all of Caden's grandpa's rocks. Yeah, so you know, like I say, I try to ask him first before I go butchering and murdering his rocks, because some of them, like, if he's got, you know, he's like, actually, I really like that one, and, you know, yeah, if he's got some kind of sentimental attachment to it or likes it just the way it is, then I'll find a different rock to use. But for the most part, though, I think, like, his grandpa would be super tickled that we're doing stuff with some of his rocks. And so, you know, I mean, yay, it's nice that they're in a box and we get to go through them and look at them and enjoy them and stuff. But I think he'd be tickled to know that we're making and doing stuff with them. That agate was pretty. Let's put that one aside for the song. Perlite, it's perlite. All right, fit in here, but only if you like Jenga them in. You know, my mom thought playing Nintendo was a waste of time. She had no idea I was just training to be a future rock stacker. Okay. Tetris them in there. I'll take weird rock facts for $1,000, Alex. For sure. 5.5 on the Mo's. Go for it. All right, well. Oh, that coffee, man. I can't believe there's a little bit of sunshine out there today. We've been under some pretty gray skies for a hot minute now. And it's tempting to want to go out and rock hound because there is a little bit of sunshine right now. But again, I'm in the loner. I called it a Prius. I take that back. It's a Chevy Malibu. But still, I don't know if that's... It does good on the gravel. Like, I took it out on the gravel the other day. It's definitely not, you know, getting me any farther off... anywhere off of any main gravel roads, though. Like, it does not have very good clearance. So, warning. Warming trend for the next 6 days. Oh, good, because yeah, it needs to dry up a little bit out there before I can get out and hound around. So what's that girl to do? Oh, Opal. I can type too. I can talk too, I swear. I swear I can do all the things. That's hot news. Oh, goodness. Yeah, so it's tempting. It's like, gosh, the sun's out, the air's fresh. It's kind of nice out there, but I know that it's a dang mud hole out there. Going to go be human now and do things. Good luck with that, Rufo. It's garden season, thank goodness. My flowers are doing things too. Do you guys want to go outside and look at my flowers really quick? Can you make it to the old homestead in the car? Yeah, actually, I could, Ryan. Right? Because again, it's mostly paved. There's a main gravel road and then like a paved driveway right there. Yeah. And I did actually drive past there the other day in the car to go out hounding and thought, you know, that is always kind of a default spot right there. I'm afraid though, like, I didn't want to go out there the other day. The mosquitoes have been brutal. I don't know if you guys see me, like, I'm just chewed to death. Like, oh my God, they got me everywhere. And even on my face, like, they were biting my face and stuff. Like, ears, neck, hands, arms, ankles, anything that stuck out, man. They were just biting the living daylights out of me. So I was like, yeah, I could go up there and get eaten alive by mosquitoes. Which I might anyway, just because I'm a glutton for punishment and I can't stop myself from looking at pretty rocks. Your lilies are going to bloom in the next few days. I've got fancy irises. Yeah, for sure, Ryan. I mean, I'm thinking, let's just move past the citronella and go straight for like hardcore, heavy, like 99% DEET. Don't you think? All right, let's go look at the flowers real quick. posted a pictures of my iris bloomed finally 3 years after planting them. So I really need to come out here and trim my whatever that is. I can't remember what the hell that is, because it's overwhelming. There's one of my fancy irises down there, but it's leaning over. Oh, look, the bugs are loving this little guy. That makes a pretty little pink flower. Yeah, they're obviously really liking that. That's a weed. It's a weed. I let some of it live. My poor cat piss bush didn't do so well. What's it called? Juniper? It smells bad, you know. Here's some fancy irises doing their thing. Almost done. Poor things out here croaking. Got a couple more blooms coming. Roll around in the mud. Oh, bear. Stay tuned. That video is coming in the future. I like the irises too. I mean, I'm not as big a fan of just the solid purple irises. But I mean, those are darn fancy. Those are super pretty. And they come back every year. They're low maintenance. There's some lilies. Maybe we'll get some lilies out of them. Maybe. I can't remember what this is called, but it makes a pretty pink flower. Yeah, a couple of those. And then if I go slow, hopefully we won't have a whole lot of service disruptions. There's a great big lily that I like to grow. It's got a great big blossom. A peony. Thank you, opal guy. And these are musk berries, so they make a really super tiny strawberry, but it's like loaded with flavor. There's some future rock videos in the making. Sneak peek. Oh no! I was gonna show you my big lilac, but it's done bloomed and done. Blossoms are gone. That's okay. We'll run over and look the little one really quick. We won't run. We'll walk very slow. Here, well, let's actually go over here. We'll look at this stuff on the way. It's so not very windy out right now. We'll saunter. That's it. That's it. We'll saunter on over. Look at that. Needs to go. Damn milkweed. My tumbler's in there rolling. I can hear it. Ooh, it's squeaking. Needs a little oil. Okay, sauntering. My garden is not, don't look at my garden. It's all full of grass. But check out my miniature lilac. My dwarf lilac. Look how stinking petite those buds are. I think overall its maximum height is like 4 or 5 feet. So it's still kind of a little guy looking. It's doing really good. There's quite a bit of it, new growth back there. But yeah, it's so reaching. It's like trying to, oh my God, it smells wonderful. It's trying to outdo my berry bush. Look, my berry bush is already making berries. I love this little guy. Love it.
Look how tiny they are, you guys. Look at my pinky fingernail compared to just one little blossom. Little dwarf blossoms, like they're just, I love it. I gotta sniff it one more time. Oh my God, it just kicks. We got been out in the, look how big my yard is, you guys. I gotta mow that son of a gun all the time. This is just a backyard too, the deck. Hey, the umbrella. We cut rocks under the umbrella sometimes. But yeah, great big private yard. All enclosed with the bushes. I leave the pool, that used to be Beeze's pool. She used to love to get in there, flop around, lay in it, drink it. But I've got a robin that's got a nest up in that tree up there. Sorry, watch out for the clothesline. Up in that tree, and she's been really enjoying Beeze's pool, so I've left it there for her, for the robin. That's getting ready to flower. That makes a really pretty blue flower. It looks purple now, but when it opens up, it's blue. Needs mowed again. The grass is growing like 4 inches every day. Yeah, my poor little neglected flower beds. Big old enclosed private yard. Some flower beds there. And then I've got some flowers on the back deck that are gonna go into that barrel. So. Look, there's a couple piano parts I still haven't cleaned up. The rest of it got all cleaned up though. Oh, and Douglas, we should say hello to Douglas on the way in, shouldn't we? And Douglas Jr. Hey, Douglas. What's up, buddy? Little Douglas Jr. What's up? My poor stucco house is falling apart. Douglas. What's crack-a-lackin', homie? You know your neighbor might have a rock fetish when their porch is covered in rocks. Almost fell over getting in through the door with you guys in my... I'm paying attention and not watching where I'm going. Okie dokie. Yeah, I got to go pick her up the other day too. She fits inside a tiny box. I was kind of surprised when they came out with such a little box. I was like, oh, Beezers. Seriously, I was kind of surprised. See, it's such a little box. I was surprised. Yeah, they put her info on the bottom. She fits in the little box. They didn't send me any sobby cards like they did you, thank goodness, Bear. Thank goodness. I didn't need any sobby cards. Yeah, so like I say, it's like gorgeous outside. The sun's shining, the wind is not blowing. Was it even smaller, Ryan? Oh. I know, but if there's a hole in your heart, maybe you could stuff an opal in it, Brenda. Sorry, I'm so stuck on it. I swear, I'll get over it. I really will.
Oh God, I just can't not though. Right now, I'm like I want to stuff an opal in everything, in everything. Yeah, yeah, Brenda, it's okay. I mean, sorry, I'm itching mosquito bites. I can't stop. I feel itchy. Okay. A hole in your sock, fill it with an opal. I love that opal guy. I'm so freaking itchy. It's been days now. I've just been scratching. Okay. All right. Yeah, so I've been eyeballing my rocks in just a little bit different way than I usually do, thinking, where can I stuff little tiny opals at? And actually thought, cracks got holes, fancy cracks. I've actually been thinking too about revisiting the sunstones that I got from Kushi Carla, from Joseph's mom. They are where right now? They're sitting right here somewhere. I've been thinking a little bit about revisiting those with the ivory backings and stuff, and just kind of work some more on my doublets and stuff. I really did enjoy that. Like, here's that right here. Ah. You know, that turned out super nice. I could definitely do a couple of those opals that Bear sent me, or that Roger sent me, like that too. For sure. But yeah, that was one of the lesser nice sunstones in that bunch. Like, it had the less of color, less of, you know, everything about it was kind of just not as impressive as the rest of the ones in the bag. And so, you know, I started there. You know, if I ruin it, I want to ruin the not nicest stone in the bunch, right? And it turned out so freaking gorgeous, so absolutely stunning, that a girl wants to do that again and again and again and again and again and again and again. Oh, that opal guy. Did I do it right? Is that how you like it? Oh, gosh. Yeah, that's about as tiny and thin as I care to play with. Any much smaller than that. I'm not a dopper. I've never been a dopper. I work on my flat lap. You know, when you dop on the flat lap, it's not quite the same as working on a machine when you've dopped. And so I kind of just like to work my stuff by hand. And if I lose half a fingernail doing it, then so be it, right? Yeah, that ivory back on that too is just, I mean, how freaking nice did that turn out? I gotta do that again. More angry, Ryan? He likes it more angry? I don't know. Is it Indonesian? Is it, or is it that confetti sunstone? I think is what it's called. Look, it looks nice with my red shirt. Anyway, I made 2 of those at the same time, this one and the other one, and I gave the other one to Carla. Papa's! Since she's the one that picked up the stone down in Arizona. Gosh, I love that. That turned out so cool. Sorry, I always like to wear my jewelry on the inside so no one can ever see it. Sorry, there it is. It's silly, isn't it? I don't know why. I'll just try it. See, it's just, when you wear t-shirts, that's kind of how it goes. The opal guy. Ma, for real, huh? Huh. So, definitely could be doing some more of that. Like I say, what was the girl supposed to do when, well, I know what I'm going to do later today. I've got a jam later tonight with the guys. Since we've got a gig like the next 3 weekends in a row. I'm going to miss you guys. What the heck? But this one's on Friday. The next one might be on Saturday. So I might get to hang with you guys a little bit next weekend, but not this weekend. Yeah, practice tonight, which is meteorite night. So I was like, you guys can't start too early. You gotta let me have a little bit of my meteorite night, and then we can play late. So maybe that's definitely not set in stone, but yeah. So, but what's a girl to do? You know, when it's been raining and the roads are muddy, and I'm in a Prius. I'm not in a Prius. It's getting ready to rain again, by the way. It's clouding up out there. It's a great time to just sit under the big umbrella, you know, outside. Throw a thick layer of DEET across one's self, and you know, again, work on some of that sunstone or that opal, like the doublets on the ivory. I really like the ivory backing, and I do want to do some more of that. So I think I'll probably work on that some more. Yeah, I should be running the big saw. I don't know why I'm on a big saw hiatus right now. I ran the little saw even last night. And I ran the big saw just a few days ago, but yeah, that rock is still in there, and I'm like, I should do that. I should, because that ain't going in there unless I move the other one out. So, oh yeah, Brenda, that'll do it. Flat lap is portable. Agree, Ryan. That is kind of the nice thing about it. And I just leave mine set up on this little table. And I put all my discs and stuff. My discs and stuff are in this little basket. So I can just grab this little basket and, you know, off I go with my discs. And my flat lap hangs out on this little table. The whole thing just picks up and moves, you know, and it's ready to go. It's like the right height and everything. So everything about that is, yeah, I can do it over here. I can do it in front of the TV. I can do it outside while I'm lurking around in, you know, somebody's live or somebody's premiere. Yeah, so for sure. I mean, again, what do you do on a day like this? I should not go out. I really want to, but I shouldn't. So, yeah, spray on some flat lap is portable. Spray on some DEET and sit out under the big umbrella and work on some stuff for a little bit. Like I said, I got some meteorite night tonight, and I'm kind of excited to show them all my, you know, my new polish job over here. Oh my God, it's so pretty. I love that meteorite. It's my new favorite meteorite. It's my new favorite. On a tray table, I could flat lap with yours on my lazy boy. You could. I got one of those tables too that fit over your lap. Like, you could. I could take it to my bed. Oh my God. My mother always told me when I was younger, you can't work, you can't get a job if all you do is lay in bed. Well, guess what? Maybe I can. I want to sleep in. That's okay. No, I'm kidding. No one's flat lapping in their bed. You better not be flat lapping in your bed. A good way to get just dirt and grit and grime in your blankets. But you could. They make those little like tables that lay across the bathtub too. If you wanted to, like, you know, soak in a hot Epsom salt or a bubble bath while you did, you could. I mean, don't knock it in the water, but because you could be just like a blow dryer. But I mean, if you wanted to, you could. And don't let me tell you how to live your life. You do you. Oh. So yeah, stepping out of my comfort zone just a little bit as, you know, winter and spring turn to summer and we get all those, you know, June showers that lead to July flowers or whatever, you know, the saying is up here in Montucky. A fainting couch activity. Agree. A mud bath, right? Yeah, so now that I'm, you know, trying things that, you know, I never thought I'd try, and it's working and it's beautiful and I love it, it makes me want to try more things that I could try and, you know, be beautiful, and I love it. So, which is a good thing, like I say right now, because I've got some kind of brain damage that's like, go out rock hounding. You don't have enough rocks already, and you should probably go out and, I know better. I freaking know better. It's so gross out there. It's so muddy, and it's, like I say, it's getting ready. It's doing cloudy, dark, cloudy things out there again today. So, look, try not to look at how dirty my window is, but look at the cloud out there. See? No one's doing things in that. If you do, you'll get your Prius stuck. So, I want to go out and get a little vitamin D, but I know better. Yeah, welcome back, Jeff. I know better, so I'll just stay home and try some other stuff, you know? Just work on some little odds and ends and projects and things, you know? So, yeah, it's been so cold and rainy here the last few days that there's firewood. There's firewood because I had to have a stinking fire last night and the night before. And there's a tea kettle on the fireplace because we were having a fire the night before. Sorry, keep cranking on that thing. So, yeah, I'm ready for some warmer weather. I'm sure when it warms up, the wind will come too. Like I say, it's such a gorgeous day out there right now. But, yeah, let's stay close in case it dumps and we don't get stuck out in the mud. They call it gumbo out here. And it's sticky. So, yeah, stick around home. Do a little bit of my meteorite meeting tonight. If the boys decide that they do in fact want to jam, I'm down. I'm down for whatever. If they want to jam, I'm out to jam. I don't know if Austin sounded real serious about it. Cole did, but I don't know if Austin did. So I might run out and do that tonight. Then tomorrow, kind of same thing. Hang out at home just a little bit because it's not nice out there. The roads are muddy. That kind of thing. Actually, we're going to work on my pickup this afternoon a little bit too. So hopefully I'll get that back soon. I know it won't be tonight. I think tonight's just take everything apart and decide what parts we need. The urge to pick is strong. Don't fight it. It is strong, and I am fighting it. So, but yeah, like I say, I've been just ridiculously eyeballing everything in my collection going, can I stuff an opal in that? Can I stuff an opal in there? And yeah, a lot of, I've been staying home. Obviously, you guys notice there's been a lot of video editing. We've managed to, like, you know, have these gray cloudy days and it rains all day. And then the night's been kind of clear. So I've been able to get out and get some northern lights and stuff. And then, you know, northern lights in the night and the, you know, early morning. And then in the afternoon, we're getting thunder and lightning. And I love that. Don't get me wrong. I love the thunder in particular. Like, a good thunder just tickles me deep down inside. I'm like, yeah. I hope that they rattle the windows and stuff like that. I love that. So I see the cloud rolling in and I'm kind of like, you know, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You want to throw some thunder out? That'd be okay. So yeah, I mean, but for me, if it's gonna rain, please thunder and lightning along with it. Like, give me a good show. I'm not a farmer. I'm not praying for just the rain. I'm a rock hound. I'd rather not have it. So the rocks don't need the rain. uh, but yeah, so if it's gonna rain, I'd rather have a little thunder and lightning along with it, and a little entertainment. So yeah, the next few days are kind of packed and busy. Stay home for, today and tomorrow, and maybe do some jewelry and some maybe cutting. Maybe it'd be great to just crank the music up if it's not going to thunder for me. Do a little bit of cutting. And like I say, meteorite meeting tonight. Tomorrow, same kind of thing. Just stay home, cut. Friday, busy. Busy. We got a gig. We're going to go play some music. And then, like I say, next couple weekends after that too, some music. So hopefully the weather will shape up a little bit and I can get out, get some hounding done. Maybe I can go find a rock to stick an opal in. I'm sorry, I'll get over it. I swear I will. Like, oh, it is really getting gray out there. I really hope it gives me a good storm. Fingers crossed, you guys. I want some thunder and lightning this afternoon. I love a good sky show, whether it's a meteor shower, northern lights, thunder and lightning, a sunrise, a sunset. I mean, I love a good sky show. They call Montana big sky country, and they call it, if you live in the mountains, you might not understand why. If you live out on the prairie, you get it. Big sky country, yeah, I really enjoy doing a little sky watching when it's putting on a show. So put on a show out there, okay? And in the meantime, yeah, lots going on. And I'm glad we got to hang out. And if you missed the premiere where I cut this really cool meteorite, go be sure to go back and check that out. Because space rocks rock. Space rocks need love too. And that's a pretty one. Yeah. In the meantime, stay tuned to everybody else doing all the things around, because there's always all kinds of things going on around. I think Ma just started a new, I don't know if it's brand new or if it's just new to me, but Ma's doing a Discord. If Ma wants to drop the link in the Discord, or she wants to keep that private, she can do that too. But I've been kind of watching everybody's projects and jokes and, back and forths and things like all over Discord lately too. So yeah, you guys know what to do. You know how to do the things. Oh, she says, yeah, so do the things. Ah, yay. Yeah, I didn't think there was anybody here. Well, and if you don't want to, send the invite out, don't have to send the invite out, but yeah. Share one of the other links, Ma. There's a couple other Discords too that are great to watch, but yeah. So there's lots going on. The new Discord cabbage challenge on the other Discord for this month is extremely weird shapes. So stay tuned. I'm excited to see what kind of stuff everybody gets up to this month. Mung, are you going to do a triangle? I love that. I love that, Ma. You should not hesitate. Anyway, you guys know. You know what to do. Make sure you hit the like button. Do all the things. Go out, watch somebody's video. Leave a nice comment if you are on your device and are able to do so. Like I say, I watch on TV a lot, and then I'm like, I should go back and tell that person how much I like their video or something, and then I forget and don't. But yeah. Thank you, Ma, for putting them out there. Thank you. She's rocking her wrench today. She is rocking her wrench today. So yeah, you guys know what to do. You know how to do all the nice things. And yeah, I look forward to hanging perlite. We're gonna do some perlite in the song tonight. Yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out today. This has been, it's always fun. I mean, I love it. watching TV and forget to comment. You do that all the time. I know, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. I need to remember it. At least I can on my TV at least give you a like. And I always do that. So, yeah. There's a piece of glitter on that. Where the hell did that come from? It's in there, too. Ma, got the optical. You guys are doing things. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. He was at the place. He was at the place, Ma. She's all, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh, the bear is the best. I mean, I don't want to tell everybody because, you know, I'd like to keep him a secret and all, but, you know, I'll share him with you guys because I love you all. Kind of like Ma just shared her Discord link. He's not mine to share. Just kidding. Bear's gonna do what a bear's gonna do, regardless of what I say or think. But yeah, he's a good dude to have in your corner, for sure. All right, we're gonna sing the song and do the thing. And guys, it's got to come to an end. I got other things I got to go do. I got to go eat a little bit. And then meteorite night. So we got to sing the song and get out. I'd hang out with you guys all friggin' day if I don't know other stuff to do. Here comes the storm, too. This one's pretty. It's a bear rock. That bear, he can find some stuff from time to time. All right, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rocks picked out so we can sing the song and do the thing. Thank you, guys. Yeah, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, all guys, all you guys for coming today and hanging out. I really do. I love it. I look forward to it all week. There's always something to talk about, always something to look at, always something to do, always something to learn, always something to laugh about. So, yeah, just what the prairie doctor ordered. A good dose of pretty rocks and a little bit of laughter. Yeah, thank you guys again. Be sure to do all the awesome things, and I'll see you guys again soon. Pretty rocks out on the prairie. Pretty rocks are everywhere. Pretty rocks for us to look at. Pretty rocks are everywhere. There's a pink one and a green one and a blue one and the blue one and the yellow one. And they all are very pretty. And they all are everywhere. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope to do it again soon. Have an awesome rest of your week. And in a world where you can choose to be anything, choose to be kind of a rock hound. Take care. Be well. See you again soon. Boop. Peace, hippies.